This morning we're going to do a meditation from the FPMT's mindfulness course. But before we started, I just wanted to show you a couple of things. Am I good? All right. So that's me over there running behind my mind, which is being led away by this little monkey, which is all the distractions in my life. It's not actually me. But if you get what I mean. So the whole point of mindfulness is to kind of get that all under control. And I'm going to share something else. You will know the more traditional, actually, depiction, which is this one. I can make it look a little bit better than it is right now. This one here. You'll see this in almost every single Gompa in the world, well, Buddhist. So the mindfulness is down here, about number 3, the rope. So the 1 and 2 is sort of listening to the Dharma and getting inspired, and then 3 is the rope of mindfulness. So when we're looking at this idea of mindfulness, we're right at the beginning in terms of our meditation practice. So it's kind of important. If you want to know more, turn up on Friday. But yeah, stop share. So let's just settle into our meditation posture. And check your feet. If you are sitting at a chair, at a desk, and your feet are down, have them in a parallel position. And just try and settle the mind. So in terms of Buddhism, mindfulness in the Buddhist tradition, it has 4 characteristics. So without forgetfulness. So with mindfulness, our attention is able to engage with its object without forgetting it, without losing sight. And then depending on familiarity. So the strength of our mindfulness is dependent on how familiar we are with the object. So the greater the familiarity, the stronger the association our mind has for the object, and the better our attention the mind is able to stay on the object. And then mindfulness serves to keep our attention away from wandering away from the object. So, we're doing this meditation on the body. Oh, I've lost you all, I'm sorry. Is something that we don't forget. We're reminded of it all the time. And then with certainty. So when we're mindful of an object, we fully attend to it and we get to know it with a sense of certainty. We're not attending to it half-heartedly or absent-mindedly. So in this case, we're going to, the object is going to be our body, and we give our full attention to the object of mindfulness. This can be the sensations of the body. It can also be the words of a loved one, or the feeling in our heart, or the thoughts that are flowing through our mind. So just keep that in mind as you settle into your meditation posture. And check your alignment. Shoulders are aligned with the hips and lengthen the spine. Head is very slightly tipped forward. And just relax the body from the crown of the head all the way down through the body, through the limbs, and just remain nicely aligned. Don't try not to slump, and try not to lean into whatever surface is behind you. So hold yourselves up. Make sure you're sitting on top of your sits bones, whether your legs are down or whether you're in a regular cross-legged position. And you can bring the mind to the breath for a moment, just being aware of the sounds in your environment. Try not to follow them with the mind. And then bringing the mind to the breath for a moment and just notice the thoughts that are arising, just allowing those thoughts to be there. And then trying not to judge the thoughts or have opinions. Just be an objective observer. Allow the thoughts to arise, to abide. And you'll notice that when you don't engage, they'll just kind of disappear. So if you wish, you can put them on a nice little cloud and just allow them to float away. New thoughts will come. And you can also bring to mind now all the people of your life, the ones you love, the ones not so much, and then those strangers, bearing in mind they can change place at any time. I think they're all equal, they're all the same as you, and they wish to be happy. They wish to be free from suffering and in having this extraordinary capacity for Buddhahood, just like you. So take a nice deep breath. I think we'll do this meditation this morning for the benefit of all these people of our life, and by extension, all sentient beings, and for ourselves as we're moving along our spiritual path, trying to get our mind under control. So this is just one very, very tiny aspect, but one very important one. So here, where this is a very simple exercise of the mindfulness of the body. So here we invoke the power of our physical touch to help us become aware of the physical sensations at different parts of the body. So we're going to gently place our hands on different parts of the body, and we'll become immediately aware of a sense of touch between the hand and the body, as well as any other sensations there. So before we start, just for a moment, just rub your hands together and keep your eyes closed if you wish. Just rub your hands together. We'll get a little bit of heat there, and then pull them apart very, very, very gently, as if there's kind of, sticky glue in between, but pull them apart. And, there's nothing there, but there is also something there. And if you just kind of move the hands away, bring them back together, move them away, bring them back together, there is some kind of energy there and some kind of sensations. It's very subtle. So we also have to quiet our mind enough to be able to feel that. So if you're wearing glasses, spectacles, and if you could take them off, if you can't take them off, that's okay. So when you placing your hands on your different parts of the body, don't massage yourself or anything, or kind of manipulate. Just very gently lay the hand there, and we will pause at each place and just very simply use the sense of touch to awaken our own awareness of the subtle sensations of our body. So we're going to start at the crown. So very gently rest one hand on the crown and just allow the sense of touch to draw your attention there, noticing any sensations. And we'll pause here for a few breaths. Now, if reaching up and touching the crown of your head is difficult, if you have shoulder issues, you can just hold your arm up with your other hand, or lean on something. But I think everyone's okay. Place both hands very gently on the face and notice the sensations there. And can you feel the warmth of your hands? And if your mind is getting distracted to breakfast or work or whatever's coming up next, it's kind of normal. Don't worry about that, and just bring the attention back to the sensations of the hands on the face. And just notice, are you tensing up any of the facial muscles? Can we relax the muscles and let a different feeling of softness, ease, and comfort into our face? And so very gently rest your hands on your neck. And can you sense the touch of your hands and any other sensations there? Now place your left hand on your right shoulder and rest the right hand. You can either rest the right hand on the arm for physical support, or you can put it on your right thigh. But how is your shoulder feeling today? Just have a little conversation with yourself. Actually, don't massage it. Just allow your hand to rest there. And then if you like, you can place your right hand on your left shoulder. So have both hands on the opposite shoulder. Just feeling the sensations there, the touch, the warmth of your hands. Now move your left hand down to your right elbow and just very lightly hold onto it and notice any sensations there. Temperature of the skin. Any other sensations? And now move your left hand down to your right wrist. Just place it gently on top. And then place one hand on top of the other. Your left hand on top of the right. And just sense the warmth, the pressure, the sensations there. Now take your right hand on your left elbow. And becoming aware of the sensations there. And place your right hand on your left wrist. How's your wrist today? And then place your right hand on top of your left. And just notice the sensations. Now coming back to our chest, place both hands over your heart chakra. And what can you sense there? So you can place your right hand over your left. So have your left hand closest to your chest. And what can you sense there? Can you feel the beating of your heart or the rhythm of your breath, along with any other sensations? Now take your hands down to your belly. And you can just rest your hands on your belly. Feel the sensations both at the surface and deep within our abdominal cavity. So as human beings, there's a lot going on in this area. And we can take your hands to your hips and just feel the sensations there. Maybe you can notice your sits bones at the base of the pelvis, the weight of your sits bones on the chair or whatever it is you're sitting on. It's physical support. And just really relax into it if you haven't already. And then shift your hands, move very gently, slide your hands to the top of your thighs or the legs, feeling the sensations there. Feeling the warmth of your hands. And slide your hands onto your knees and just rest them there. Just bring your mind to the sensations at the knees, in the hands, and the energy between the knees and the hands. So leaving your hands on your knees, send your attention down to the feet and really feel the sensations of the soles of the feet, the connection between the soles of the feet and the earth, the top of the feet, and your toes. And you feel the weight of your legs release into the ground, whether you're sitting with your legs parallel or in the regular cross-legged position. And just rest your body. If you want, you can sit back up. You can just rest your hands on your thighs or in the regular meditation posture. And just settle and be comfortable. We have a couple more minutes. And just feel. Thank you, everyone. Just relax. Let's just dedicate all the positive energy or any insights that you've had to the benefit of all those people of your life and by extension, all sentient beings. So nice to see you all. Thank you so much, Lou. You can stay in meditation if you wish, or run off and have breakfast. And Anna is in England, so goodness me, it must be the middle of the night. All right. Thanks very much, everyone.